Hello all, welcome to Engineering World. So in this video we are going to discuss about Deauthenticate the wireless client in ethical hacking. So Deauthenticate the wireless client is also known as a deauthentication attack. So these attacks are very useful. These attacks will allow us to disconnect any device from the network, and that network wasn't within our range even if the network has an encryption or it uses a key. As you can observe here, there is a source MAC, destination MAC, and also the message. So source MAC and destination MAC, we are having a message in order to connect or disconnect, and we are having a things like hacker, client, and internet. So hacker is going to connect to the client, and there will be these all things are connected to our internet. So every thing has a MAC address, source MAC and also destination MAC. So this deauthenticate attacks, like we are going to pretend to be a client as well as also router. And when we are pretend to be as a client, it will send a deauthentication packet to the router by changing our MAC address to the MAC address of the client, and will tell the router that we want to disconnect from you. At the same time, we are pretend to be as a router also by changing our MAC address to the router's MAC address until the client that we are requested to be disconnected. So after we pretend to be client and router, the connection will be lost, and through this process we can disconnect, or we can say that deauthenticate any client from any network. To do this, we'll use a tool called aeroplay-ng. So aeroplay-ng is nothing but this is a tool where we can deauthenticate the client. First of all, we'll run aerotem-ng on the target network because we want to see which client is connected to a particular network. So run aerotem-ng, we already discussed in the previous video. So after that step only, we are going to perform the step, that is deauthenticate the wireless client. So this time, we are removing the connection. After completion of the process of aerotem-ng, we are going to disconnect the device from within a station using a aeroplay-ng. And the syntax is aeroplay-ng hyphen deauthenticate and brackets deauthenticate packets, and also network packet, target packets, and target MAC address, network MAC address, and their interfaces. And after executing the particular command, the device whose station is, as you can observe here, the station is A8, 7D, 12, 30, E9 and A4. So this is a station, and the internet get lost. We can only connect to the network again when we quit this executing command by pressing a Ctrl+C. So as you can observe here, where hyphen deauthenticate. So hyphen deauthenticate having a code 7, and also it means that it is used to tell the aeroplay-ng that we want to run a deauthentication attack, and will assign 1 lakh, which is the number of packets, so that it keeps sending a deauthentication packets to the both router and also client, and it will keep the client as a disconnected. Coming to the hyphen A. So hyphen A is used to specify the MAC address of the router, and we are having a address like 50 is to C8 is to E5, AF, F6 and 33. So this is a target access point. And next, hyphen Z. Hyphen Z will specify the MAC address of the client, and A870, as you can observe here, this is a station address, and this is a client's MAC address also, we can say. And WLAN 0, it is a wireless adapter in monitor mode. WLAN 0 we already discussed in the previous video of aerotem-ng clearly. It is nothing but we are setting things in a monitor mode. So that is WLAN 0. So in this video we discussed about deauthenticate the wireless client in ethical hacking. So deauthenticate is nothing but disconnecting the client from the network. So that is a process, and in this we are having a source MAC and the destination MAC, and also we are having a message, and we are having hacker is going to connect to the client, and there will be access point between the things. And so we also discussed about the deauthenticate and about station and hyphen A, hyphen Z. So these are the things we have discussed in this deauthenticate wireless client in ethical hacking. So I hope this video is clear for you, and we'll meet in the next video with a different topic in ethical hacking. But before ending this topic, as many of you watching my video without subscribing, like 78% of the people are watching my videos without subscribing. So firstly, do subscribe it and then watch it. Bye.